Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm feeling deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you vents on headlines you didn't even know you needed. With that said, let's get on with some vents, because, man, there's some crazy shit going on while people are distracted with some other crazy shit going on. So let's get on with it. I mean, apparently, like I said, this island shit that nobody wants to talk about with Mr. Epstonius over here. The Mr. Estonius who supposedly didn't hang himself for, oh shit, look at that, see that? They're on to me already. I just blocked the poison dart with that thumb. It blocked the one shot for me, thank you. I gotta keep you there in that same spot and block the laser lights. But anyways, so the federal judge that was part of this Epstein case recently lost his son to what people are thinking is an assassination. I'm not saying this is what it was, but it really looked like that because this person was posing as a FedEx driver, and they showed up to a residence where the son of this judge that was on the Epstein case, which is a weird coincidence. I don't know if it's if it ties into anything. If it is, this has got a lot of questions. So apparently his son answers the door. This guy thinks he, dressed as a FedEx driver or FedEx delivery person. They open the door and they open fire and shoot and kill this judge's son. It's very bad news, things like that. But it's also kind of scary because you don't know if things are tied. It raises all kinds of questions. I mean, he was tied to the Epstein case. For one, he was tied to the case. Okay, let's just start there. And you wonder if there was things muscling up because there's nothing else to talk about anymore. I mean, they're not letting the aliens come yet. So they're going to get, Epstein's coming back around. So the island's coming back. So they're, maybe they got to, cut off some more loose ends. You see these WikiLeaks dumps. You don't know what's true or what's not in there. I don't know what the heck. There's so much shit to look in there. You click on one of them and there's so much stuff. There's crazy videos in there. There's all kinds of things. There's a list of this flight log and a list of guests on here. You don't know if that's real or not. Some very high-end individuals. And it's really wild if this has any kind of if it has any kind of truth to it. You know what I mean? And like I said, if this is all tied together, this is really creepy. And I feel fear for anybody else involved because then they're going to probably cut off all the loose ends and we're never probably going to find out whatever really happens. And it seems like they're protecting these perverts or whoever these creeps are, some places are making it like where you can get mental treatment for things like this, and other people are trying to make it legal in laws for you to be with younger and younger people. And I don't agree with it. But the times are changing in weird ways. And like I said, I don't know if this stuff is all connected. But it's really weird, humans. It seems a bit fishy to me, humans. Very fishy. Because nobody will speak on it first. Nobody's talking about it, and it's a very big story. You see there was a reporter once when it first broke, when it was still new. And he was still alive and things. And she was really upset because she said she had all this information and blah, blah, and she wasn't allowed to talk about it. And she was bitching on the mic, on a hot mic. It was crazy. And so, nobody will talk about this. And it's very crazy how they protect these sickos. And it's because these sickos are probably a lot of these high-end individuals. And then you wonder if those conspiracy stories are becoming to be leaning towards more to the truth side. I recently purchased a book and it's about all these really good conspiracies and so this writer did some really good research. So I'm probably going to end up doing another conspiracy episode really soon here because I'm really jumping in this book. It's got so many I've never even heard of. So I don't know which ones I'm going to decipher and which ones I'm going to use or choose to, share with everyone, So, anyways. They protect these sickos, and nobody wants to speak on it. It's really wild, and you wonder if if this is going to become one of those stories that will maybe or maybe not be true, and we find out more facts or debunking things or fact-checking things when in the future here. There's a lot of information coming on to make it seem real dirty. I mean, it seems like it's really happening. And then there's a way bunch more that makes it seem like, okay, this could be some bullshit like everybody else's bullshit that misinfo disco. You know, we're back in the misinfo disco. Or are we not? Or is this the misinfo, the disco, but in the other direction, just to get us to dance around, around the real facts? It's really interesting, man. And I think we should really pay attention to this and not let go, because we really need to know what's going on here. There was a lot of creepy things. There's a lot of photos out there of all these high-end individuals there. There's a lot of photos of young people there. There's a lot of photos with the young people and these high individuals there, which they're all in denial. And it's really interesting that nobody would touch on the story. That's why the people in power are a part of it. And like I said, when you get into these dark stories about, like, I don't even know if I'd get in trouble for saying it, but like you hear like the Red Shoe Club and you hear all these other things like that, and then you hear about like when other people were exposing those people in the in the dark seats of Hollywood, when they were trying to expose like big time producers and big time this and that and big time actors, and like all the accusations that were going on, like of really big time actors, and one of them that went to Greece, and there's a place, like I said, there was laws changing over to Greece, and then it kind of like fit with the story. So people were like, oh my God, so that's why he moved there. Everybody like jumped on it right away. But if it was really why he moved there, what the fuck? Nobody's tripping, and let's go watch his other movies. But I'm not saying that's true. But I'm just saying, whoa, if it did, like, dang, like a smack in the face, like multiple smacks to the face. And big ones. I'd be so mad. But anyways, because I was a big fan of the guy. I mean, that'd be crazy if that shit was true. Fuck. I mean, walls are crumbling down as it is, and they want to build more walls around other shit to protect themselves. This stuff's getting crazy right now. But I know everybody's seen the big story. There was a big story going around. It just happened like the other day. Mike Tyson, got real upset with somebody that was antagonizing him on a flight. And the guy got, smacked around a bit, which is good for that guy, because what the heck are you messing with somebody for, man? I heard he was already like being nice to the guy and like took a picture with him or did something like that. I don't know if he signed anything, but I heard he like took pictures, but the guy just wouldn't let him leave him alone. And then you see some parts in the video where the guy was calling him a peasant and shit because he was flying like regular flight, not first class, and all this shit like that. And I don't know what else happened there, because the camera kind of moves. And then you hear a big smack. You hear a loud smack noise. You hear like a, and then you look, and Tyson's over here, like, looks like he's just kind of smacking him around, like, pop, pop, just kind of give him little quick short ones. And the guy's all bleeding, bleeding a little bit on the forehead and looks all upset. But, it's for your own good, man. This guy's got a criminal record as it is. And so he's already known for starting shit. And so it's good. You deserve to get your butt kicked right there. You get a little smacked around. Because you shouldn't go around and mess with somebody like Tyson anyways. That guy's a like renowned, like true warrior. Like battle-tested warrior. Like generational warrior. Like that dude's got like warrior like DNA in him from like generations along, like thousands of years ago. And this dude and you're just going to go mess with this dude. It's crazy. I would never, wow. You're not that smart, and Mr. Whoever you are. Because, man, that's not a smart move at all. I'm going to go mess with Tyson real quick and let me piss him. First of all, he's nice enough to take a picture with me. Now I'm going to fucking try to piss him off. Like, thanks for the picture, dude. Now I'm going to see your fucking temper's limit. Like, is he really as nice as he thinks he is on TV? Let's find out. So he's just going to keep poking at him and shit. I felt like Tyson shouldn't get in trouble with this. But you already heard the dude's lawyering up. But I don't think he's got a good case because, like I said, I hear he's got a big criminal record now that you hear this article that come out saying he's lawyering up and trying to go after Tyson's money now. Because he's got, like I said, a pretty big police record trying to steal people's trailers and trying to do some dumb shit like some weird redneck crimes. Like, not to sound like mean to anybody or disrespectful, but that's what it seemed like when you read some of the crimes lists. It's like, I felt like they put those there on purpose. The media is pretty shady, and they put those there like that on purpose, humans. So it made it seem like those type of crimes. It was in that, like, realm. And so, I mean, you go mess with Tyson, you're going to get punched in the face. That's not smart. Because that guy is like a specialist at punching people in the face. I mean, you don't go to a specialist. You've heard people say this before. You don't go to the shark, the ocean to fight a shark. You don't go there. You don't go where they. You don't go to their turf. Come on now. That's what they do. That is what they do. You don't go to a lawyer without a degree and go think you're going to out debate with a lawyer if you don't have no training in debating like at that level. You know what I mean? And you're not going to go into a shark in his territory in the ocean thinking you can just float and hold your breath long enough to beat a shark up. No, you ain't. It ain't happening. You stay away. You leave Mr. Tyson alone. That's not a smart move. That's not smart like a VP. You know, trying to tell like our Space Force like what space is. That's how smart that is. I just seen her recently. She was on TV in front of Space Force describing like what space is to them. Like they're called Space Force. That makes me think that, you know, those other conspiracies about space being fake could be pretty true if you're over here explaining to the Space Force of our United States government of what space is. How are they qualified for Space Force if they don't know what space is? I'll wait even longer because what? How come she talks to people like she thinks she's so smart and she got to talk down to everybody like we're little kids? Like she thinks everybody's little kids. There's only one person allowed to talk that smart because they talk down to us, and it's Elon Musk. There's already somebody that's got that job. You can't take that. Go to the border already, damn it. Quit hiding from the damn border and go to the border and see what's going on. Quit laughing for a couple of seconds. And just answer the damn question. They asked her about the border and she started talking about some other damn shit. But it was pretty smooth the way she did it. She was just like, you know, she almost started talking about space again. Or the continuance of time. Or whatever the fuck that was, the continuance of time. Or I forget what the fuck the word was. The concept or some shit of time or some shit. Damn. That lady fucking makes me all like stutter because I get so angry. And our prez, they give me like, not angry, but it's like, it's wild. Because we're letting this happen. We are letting this happen, humans. But you can't talk like Elon, think you're like smart like Elon Musk to talk down like us when we know what space is. Or we're also not those YouTube actors that you hired for your other videos. So don't even try it. And also, humans, we must beware. We got to beware. We got to be smart. We got to be protecting ourselves because there is a new scam afoot. Yes, humans, there's a new scam that people are listening and they're ignoring, but they're listening. Or, you know, like the Jimi Hendrix thing in White Man Can't Jump. You know, you might be hearing it or listening it, but you can't hear it. You might be able to hear this, but you can't. All you do is listen to it. Or whatever the difference was. Whatever it is, they're not doing it right. There's this new scam. It is called the Green New Deal. Or the New Green Deal. Whatever that fucking shit was. It's like the big money scam of the century. Of the Biden admin. Until this laptop, you know, stuff comes out, which they mysteriously lost after they fought forever to get the fucking thing in. Now they so mysteriously lost it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyways, this new scam of the Green New Deal. Okay, so they were raising gas prices and putting all this inflation and trying to think like we were just like back up into a corner. I'm not saying this is true. This is just the story. Okay? So the prices are raising. We're back to a corner. And they're trying to force us to buy electric cars. Okay? They want us these electric vehicles. Not just the cars. All type of vehicles. All electric. All the time. Let's do it. When everything is going up, it's hard to survive as it is. So now we get to pay to fucking electrify our houses and electrify the fucking cars and all this fucking bullshit. And they want to keep us to pay for this stuff. So when you look at these electric cars, they're pretty awesome, right? The Teslas are cool. I don't know what other ones they got. There's hybrids. I think there's like a hybrid. I don't know what the fuck they are. There's all kinds of them. I just know the Tesla is the big one. Okay, so we'll just say the Tesla's the one. Most like other cars that take gas, like have an alternator in there that kind of charges the vehicle. Like, do Teslas have a type of alternator in there to recharge the vehicle? I hear like you can put this one feature on there that'll like recharge the car when you drive, when you slow down. it'll spin these little things and give it back a little battery juice, but it doesn't really give you that much significant battery juice when you're equivalent to like plugging the car in and charging it. So if a regular car can, charge it and sell for a long time with that little alternator thing, why wouldn't they put those on those cars, to help humans and make it be a better place, right? Make things better, right? Isn't it the build back better, or is it the, like I said, build broker? Make brokers broker? Whatever the hell it is. But if they can't put them in those cars, that doesn't seem like their intentions are for us to, make things better for us. I don't think it does, humans. Or what about like solar panels? Like solar panels? Why wouldn't they put solar panels on the cars that are electric to help us save money? Help the humans out. It's because they don't want to help us humans. They want us to fucking consume all their fucking utilities. I always got to plug in the fucking car. Oh, no, we can't put a fucking solar panel. You might get a ticket on your car if you got a solar panel because you're not fucking paying for gas or the juice. You ain't paying for the electricity or some shit. Wow. And then you got to pay more to charge your shit. Imagine the lines at places, because I don't even know how long it takes to charge your car. Like, you want to fucking charge your car the whole way, and let's say it takes like 20 minutes or some shit, and there's only like 6 fucking stations, and you got 6 cars already in there for the 20 minutes. You got people behind everybody like, fuck, man, I'm late for work as it is. You got to sit in there and plug in like, I better just get a few minutes of juice, and you fucking drive to work and just blaze that juice up on the way there. So then you're plugging in at work, like, and they're all like, yo, man, you be plugging way too much juice at work. We're going to have to start charging you some of the electric bill. Or something's going to be happening. It's going to cause a lot of tension with these cars. It feels like this Green New Deal for them is going to be like making a lot of Green Deal. Like I said, and taking a lot of, making and taking some Green Deal. For making and taking a lot of green. So we got to be careful with this, humans. And beware of this new scam. And I don't think we should just jump right in and be ready to just jump into these electric cars like it's just some free fucking, we're going to be just all just changing and shit. Oh, we don't need no gas no more. This is free. The only reason I got another creepy conspiracy to tie this stuff in, and people are going to be like, oh my goodness, you crazy ass. Okay? But I'm not saying this is fact. All I said, this is like conspiracy theories. These are those fun stories. The reason also they want you just to go to the electric and stuff and go off of the gas is because there's recently been an article about these big deals going on in like China's money, like the yuan or whatever you call the money, and like Russia's money, and they're pulling off of like our dollar somehow, and like they're trying to find a way to make new deals. But what's his name? Our Prez and his fam, they say they're the crime family, aren't worried about it because they're tied into that deal. So they get, they're part of that clan, so they don't even care about us like going, losing, dollar value because they're over there with that, they're going to get some of that China value money. If that story was true, I'm saying this is just a conspiracy going around. This is them trying to make a lot of Green Deal. It's part of their make a lot of Green Deal on the way out. You've heard like crazy stories about like Clinton, or I think it was Clinton or one of the Bushes. I don't remember which one it was. They pardoned some terrorist dude that was tied to the oil family before they left their presidency and became like business partners with these people that gave them like oil money. And like now it was like before they left, before we leave, let's get this fucking money up. It was like their big new Green Deal back then. But before they like all these guys before they leave, I guess have this big new Green Deal of some sort. But they just don't put it on the public like Biden did. But they have all these little big moves where they make all this big dough before they have to get kicked out of office or leave office. It's pretty interesting. I wonder what the next one will be from the next prez. Like if like say they put Trump back in, and then Trump's doing his big new make new Green Deal before he leaves. Because like I said, I think he probably did some shady shit too. Like I said, but we didn't care because it wasn't like crazy shit going on like this. It wasn't like this. That's all I will say about that, humans. It definitely wasn't like this. But on another note, there is no other note. This is just bananas. We got to watch out for this scam, dude, because they're like, it's just crazy. I don't think we're ready to go this way because I think there's just going to be too much strain on a lot of things. And some areas don't have electric capacities to just hold electric car chargers and all that shit. You see people already losing power in some areas, not from charging cars and shit, but you've seen that article about California telling them like, hey man, can you charge your car a little less? Why don't you try some gas or something? Like, really? Now we got to put a little gas in our car to help you out? Just saying, human. Just watch out for that scam. And I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I'd appreciate a subscription, a smash on the like button, and with those notifications, because your boy's here twice a week. My name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.
Yes, yes.